And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. The Celtics are looking to grab one here for the home fans in Boston before heading out on the road. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one. They took the loss in this East versus West matchup during the regular season last year, dropping both games. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Kawhi Leonard is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's McLemore. Then there's Parker. San Antonio with the ball. Following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. That's good. Parker's got the first points on the scoreboard for San Antonio.
Nice make for him as they get the scoring started.
Yeah, he gets it going, and who knows now? You know, it might be a really big night in store for him.
Pass to Leonard. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Kicks to Parker. Just 5 to shoot. And Whiteside sends it back. Here's Simmons, guarded by McLemore. Outside Conley. Whiteside with it. Picked up by Aldridge. Here's Simmons. He had 13 points in the win against the Lakers.
Kevin, gorgeous fadeaway there. I mean, that's one way to beat some tight defense.
Parker drives in. Aldridge dishes to McLemore. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Bradley's got the ball. Shot by Crowder, no good. San Antonio with the ball. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively in losing that game.
Yeah, and I know their fans may not want to hear it, but the reality and the truth is the defensive end of the floor was not what it needed to be in terms of effort.
Parker with the steal. No good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
How about the energy level defensively in that game? I mean, they made finding an open shot a very difficult task for their opponents.
And it wasn't just in the half court. I mean, I thought they were excellent in transition defense as well. They didn't give up any easy baskets because they always had good floor balance and got back after the miss.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
McLemore, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something right. Parker with it. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Here's Marjanovic. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And, guys, it's something that he's going to have to work on more and more because he's still not getting the kind of shooting percentage he would like from the line.
There's the pick. And it's Conley penetrating. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
And that one's good by Aldridge.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Outside Conley. The dish to Crowder. Pass to Whiteside. He feeds it to Simmons. And count it. 2 points with a chance for 1 more at the free throw line.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
The Celtics shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Now here's Leonard. A 24-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game. Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
Parker against Cup. From 12 feet out. Parker with another miss.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Right side, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Boston trailing. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, Greg Popovich and I got a chance to talk for a bit. This is their first matchup of the season against this squad, and he knows the shot blocking in the middle will certainly be an obstacle. But he said, quote, "We've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack." Guys, he said that putting their bigs in high pick and rolls and shooting the open jumper with confidence will be key. We'll see how they do.
Wonderful stuff, Doris. Thanks. What approach to use against the opposing D, I guess, in the front of their minds, it sounds like, guys.
And I think it's going to take not just one approach, but several. I mean, they are so good at making adjustments defensively. They'll have to be ready to adjust on the fly as well.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, this is a team that will give you a lot of different looks at the defensive end, so adjusting and adapting, critically important.
Good.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston.
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
And the Celtics making a change here. Crawford's checked in. Pachulia, he's checked in for San Antonio. Now Parker, after the missed three from Jamal Crawford. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Conley kicks to Simmons. Right side inside. Aldridge is there. Runner. And that one hits back iron. Spurs leading by 5. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Major defensive laps right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Now here's Crawford. He had 10 points in the win against the Lakers.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side.
And he gets it to go.
San Antonio with the timeout.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Anthony Morrow's checked in for the Celtics. The Spurs also changing it up. Jeff Withey, he's checked in for Aldridge. Kyle Anderson comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Mills in for Parker. Now here's Mills. He's coming off a 13-point game against Oklahoma City.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. Smart's checked in for Mike Conley. And McLemore drops them both. Boston with the ball, trailing by 4. Smart kicks to Crawford. The feed to Simmons. Nice ball movement by Boston. Poked away. Mills with the steal. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
These past few weeks, you can see how San Antonio stacks up. 4th in scoring, 6th in fewest turnovers per game. And they are in the top third of the league in assists. The quality of players they have, you thought they might be better there, but not bad.
And they've been scoring with such ease. I mean, they've been so resourceful at that end of the floor. If one thing doesn't work, they've always got other options they're able to come up with in terms of their offensive attack.
Here's Crawford following the bucket by the Spurs. The 10-footer. And Pachulia pulls it down.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
Now, here's Mills. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. 6 on the shot clock. Anderson kicks to Withy. He used that pick to get in close. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
And so it's Boston with it after the basket by San Antonio. Mills passes to Anderson. Mills in the corner. Inside. And Whiteside sends it back. Now here's Smart. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. There's the pick. He kicks it to Morrow. Feeds to Crawford. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
San Antonio calls timeout. Celtics making a switch here. Bender's checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Boris Diaz checked in for Pachulia.
All right, let's keep it going for your Celtics dancers.
McLemore with the ball, and Crawford picks him up defensively. Shots good by McLemore.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Now here's Smart. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Now Mills. And it's Anderson atop the key. Diaw, the screen. Anderson kicks to Diaw. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And the Spurs lead by 10. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Spurs?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And here's Mills after the three-pointer from Jamal Crawford. The kick out to Anderson. Now the pass to Withy. And Boston with the rebound.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Now here's Crawford. He's got 8. Here's Simmons, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
Both shots good from the stripe. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. And here's Mills. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Five to shoot. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Bender. He's guarded by Diaw. Here's Bender. Boston again missing. San Antonio leading by 7. Diaw dishes to Mills. Here's Withy. Off on the layup.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Spurs lead by 7. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And a chance to hear from Tony Parker, who said he lives for the challenge of
I always try to improve and get better, and Pop always challenged me. He came to me and he said, you know, good players, they can have a great season, but the great players, they have many great seasons. So he said, what you want to be?
And in Tony Parker's case, great is what he wanted to be and has been for a long time.
You know, that's great because that shows Pop's and why he's one of the best in the game. You got to be able to drive and motivate and also give the confidence. And that's what's happened with Tony Parker. Remember when he first came on the scene, it was not a cakewalk for him. He had his struggles, and now we're talking about a guy who's going to be in the Hall of Fame.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
I just think that from an intensity standpoint, their defense has really been the key. It's been the catalyst as they've been able to disrupt their opponent's offense.
Absolutely. I mean, they've been much more intense defensively. And their defense not only has been intense, but it's been swarming and saran wrap-like.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Under the 3 and Diaw the 4. Parker out there with Mills, and it's Aldridge in at the 5, roaming the paint. Parker against Crawford. The shot by Sullinger, wide open. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Sullinger's got his first bucket in this one. San Antonio leading by 7. Parker kicks to Pachulia. Shot from the top of the key. Tips it up.
You know, fellas, once he got into position under the boards, I mean, he wasn't letting anybody get around him.
Smart passes to Sullinger. Celtics passing it around. With the second effort, another shot. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him.
Jared Sullinger will be at the line shooting 2.
He's off on the second. For San Antonio, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Crawford with the steal. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Smart kicks to Morrow. Dishes it to Sullinger. Pass to Morrow. To the middle. Here's Bender. San Antonio with the rebound. Pachulia's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Shot from the wing. That's good. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Austin's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Pass to Sullinger. Bender. Pachulia covering. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Some changes for Boston. Jay Crowder comes in for Jamal Crawford. And Bradley subbed in for Anthony Morrow. Smart wide open, he fires. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Parker's running. He dishes it to Leonard. Can't get it to go. Now Boston takes it the other way. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down to just 4 points with the bucket from Bradley. The Spurs have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Parker drives in. Pachulia. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 4 assists now tonight. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. to the paint. Here's Bender, and that one is stuffed right through.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Here's Aldridge. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Aldridge has got 6.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Bradley dishes to Sullinger. Back to Bradley. Kicks it to Smart. In the corner, Crowder with it. Down low, Pachulia with the steal. There's the dish to Mills. 11 feet away. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And now it's an 8-point San Antonio lead.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. Commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
The Spurs making a switch here. Sullinger inside. Aldridge is covering. Sullinger against Aldridge. Some solid defense from Aldridge. Spurs leading by 8. Passes it to Mills. Fires from 14. Rebounded by Smart. The Celtics have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Spurs have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Leonard, no luck. And the Celtics shooting 40% since the beginning of the second quarter. Smart passes to Sullinger. To the wing right side. Here's Bender. San Antonio with the rebound. Leonard kicks to Aldridge. Here's Marjanovic. Sullinger defending. There's a screen. Parker dishes to Mills. Back to Parker. 5 on the clock. Takes the shot. Best at number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
The feed now to Smart. The pass to Crowder. Trying to get back on track. Another shot. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Here's the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been fantastic from three-point land in the last 10. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
The main factor, I think, is the great spacing. That has led to wide-open long-range shots, and that's why we see the great numbers from the 3.
And the Spurs with some changes. Anderson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And McLemore subbed in for Patty Mills. San Antonio calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Feeds it to McLemore. It's blocked. Here's Leonard. Celtics trail by 8. Dishes it to Whiteside. Smart puts the pick in for Whiteside. Bradley can't get it to go. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Parker kicks to McLemore. Misses the 3. Austin's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Parker with the steal. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And McLemore kicks to Anderson. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Kevin, a big guy with his quickness should be almost illegal. How can you guard that?
Michael Conley. He's checked in for the Celtics. With he's checked in for San Antonio. Diao comes in for Leonard. Right side, the pass to Conley. Outside Bradley. He feeds it to Simmons. Stolen by Withy. And Diaw gets it to go. The assist from McLemore. Diaw's got his second basket of the night. Celtics trail by 13. And it's Conley penetrating. Here's Crowder. And he's good on the three ball.
Nice stroke from long range. And if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take it.
Parker kicks to Diaw. Pass to McLemore. He dishes it to Anderson. Pass to Diaw. Back to Anderson. Just 4 to shoot. Off target from the baseline. Boston's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. No one near Conley as he lets it go. No good from the wing. Here's McLemore from 10 feet out. And Whiteside sends it back. The Celtics shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Bradley, no one around him. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. Parker with it. Conley picks him up. Parker drives in, softly drops in the floater. Parker's got 10 points.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Diaw with a screen on Conley. Here's Parker. Diaw with a wide open look. And Boston with the rebound. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds in the game. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Whiteside's got his first points in this one. Spurs leading by 10. And McLemore kicks to Parker. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
Conley dishes to Whiteside. Conley kicks to Bradley. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. McLemore, the pass to Parker. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. He kicks it to Anderson. And he gets the bucket. Anderson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They have got to figure it out.
Kicks it to Crowder. Now the dish to Simmons. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that 2-hand.
Passes it to Diaw. Withy dishes to McLemore. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. Withy's got the lead up to 14 now for the Spurs.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
No one near Whiteside as he lets it go. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
And Parker, here we go. With that miss, he's now made 6 and missed 6 from the field. Conley kicks to Bradley, and there's the feed to Simmons. Crowder, the pass to Whiteside, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Ben McLemore.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for Bradley. And San Antonio also making a switch. Pachulia is checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Parker, right side. To the inside. The kick out to Anderson. Diaw, the screen. Anderson dishes to Diaw. Off the left rim and out.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And we've reached halftime in this one. It's set.
Tony, you guys.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille. A stellar first half for Tony Parker. He had 12 points, 5 assists, and 2 steals. And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
We saw some good action from Tony Parker. 12 points, and he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
They got Whiteside. Anthony Morrow out there with Conley. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Simmons in at the power forward. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. There's the pick to the middle. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats here for Leonard. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, putting up about 18 points per, 8 rebounds, and 2.5 steals. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, Sid, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Let's take a moment now, Kevin, to see how the Spurs are doing in the NBA statisticals currently. 4th in scoring, 4th in opponent points per game, and they are in the top third of the league in assists. But the quality of players they have, you thought they might be better there, but not bad.
And they've been scoring with such ease. I mean, they've been so resourceful at that end of the floor. If one thing doesn't work, they've always got other options they're able to come up with in terms of their offensive attack.
Here's Conley. Cannot hit. So the Spurs will take it the other way.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, energy has been the difference, and they're fighting for every loose ball and getting as good as they get on the inside.
Moment here now for an injury report. And let's now get an update on Avery Bradley's injury. Doris, any news there?
Kevin, I was able to catch up with the Celtics head athletic trainer. He said the discomfort is coming from what looks like a bruised tailbone. This injury could be a huge blow to a team with title hopes this season if he were to miss significant time. Kev, hoping for the best on the sideline here.
All right, Doris. We will, of course, keep everyone updated as we find out more.
And you know what? He could have a long road ahead in terms of getting back on the court. But one thing we all know, he's never been shy of hard work.
No, he's not. I mean, he'll be doing everything he can to make it back as soon as possible.
Parker outside. The 3. They grab their own miss.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
They set the pick and the pass to McLemore. Back to Parker, 20 feet out. Now here's Leonard. Not a lot of room. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Conley into the lane and stolen by Aldridge. Parker with a clean look in for his 7th make in 13 tries.
That one goes down, but offensively, just 1 of 4 to start the third quarter.
Conley kicks to Crowder. No good on the triple. Spurs leading by 8. Feeds it to Aldridge. Puts up a 3, and that one's good. Aldridge has got 9 points.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the three.
Dishes it to Simmons. He feeds it to Morrow. Nice ball movement by Boston. Conley gets the bucket.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through LaMarcus Aldridge. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. To the middle, here's Marjanovic, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Sullinger a screen on Leonard. And it's Conley penetrating. Sullinger pass to Morrow. Out to Conley. Another miss by Conley.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Mills can't hit. Celtics trail by 8. Leonard against Sullinger. Crawford outside. Conley dishes to Crawford. Here's Mills. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Here's Marjanovic. He got right to the cup using that screen. And it's a 10-point Spurs lead. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
McLemore with the ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
To halt the run. Pass to Morrow. Here's Crawford. Boston again missing. San Antonio leading by 13. Here's Leonard. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
No one covering. Morrow's got his first 3 points of the game.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Now here's Mills. Outside Conley. Wing shot on the way. That's good on the jump shot. Conley's got 5 points in the quarter.
Obviously a mix-up defensively on that possession.
They set the pick. Here's Marjanovic. Over by Conley. They grab their own miss. Celtics trail by 10. To the paint. Here's Sullinger. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Now Jamal Crawford. 8 points for him. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Crawford kicks to Morrow. From outside, off the mark. San Antonio leading by 10. Pass to McLemore. Mike Conley grabs the miss.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-over. You got to finish the job.
And it's Anthony Morrow with the 3. Morrow's got 6.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Now here's Mills, covered by Conley. Here's Marjanovic, and he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 10. Celtics trail by 9.
Celtics call timeout.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Simmons is checked in, and it's Doug McDermott in.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta. Leonard's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Inside, here's Mills. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. And now an 11-point Spurs lead. Now here's Smart. He's tightly guarded. To the inside, here's Simmons. And Pachulia pulls it down. Pachulia's got 5 rebounds tonight. Anderson kicks to Withey. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Withey's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
The dish to Smart. Celtics passing it around. Out to the right wing. Will it go? Rebounded by the Spurs. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. And here's Pachulia. He dishes it to Mills. Shoots from the elbow. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Pachulia. 16 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Good on the shot. 9 points in the game so far.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Spurs leading by 13. 1:06 left here in the 3rd quarter. Withey gets the bucket.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Back to Crawford. He kicks to Smart. Here's McDermott. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Offensive rebound. Leonard, no luck.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Simmons. He's covered by Leonard. And that one's good. Simmons got 16.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. Inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Anderson passes to Leonard. Shoots the three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's San Antonio as they wrap up the third quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Celtics trail by 16. Now a timeout called by Boston.
You can tell he's in a lot of pain. They'll take a timeout so that trainer can help him out.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter, we've got Boris Diaw, Parker out there with Mills. Then there's Pachulia. And it's Anderson in at the three spot. Tipped away. Clock at 6. Here's Smart. Here's McDermott. Good, and Smart gets the assist. McDermott's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Celtics. Kicks it to Diaw. Passes it to Mills. Parker outside. Here's Diaw. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Celtics trail by 14. McDermott, no one around him. It's good from long range. McDermott's got 5 points in the quarter.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
And the basket by Diaw.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And, Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Smart misses. Spurs leading by 14. Here's Anderson. No good with the layup.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Here's McDermott. Again, the miss by the Celtics. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Parker with it. Now defended by McDermott. Parker kicks to Diaw to the left side wing. Diaw, the screen. Now here's Mills, guarded by Crawford. And the basket by Diaw.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
And he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Parker dishes to Pachulia. There's the pick. Here's Mills. From outside, off the mark. Ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
Key is to avoid mistakes and make each possession count.
And Clark, I agree. The tendency can be to really rush or push the game, and they need to avoid that.
Stolen by Anderson. Here's Parker. Good, and it's Diaw with the assist that time. 16 points for Parker.
He's got a nice soft touch with that floater and used it beautifully right there.
Smart passes to Sullinger. And there's the call on Pachulia. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. They set the pick. And it's Conley penetrating. Got a hand on it. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Whiteside, rebounded by the Spurs.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
6 on the shot clock. It's deflected and stolen by Aldridge. Parker outside. Here's Marjanovic from 11 feet away. Rebound, Boston. Conley's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Bradley. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 8th assist in the game.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Parker, a screen on Bradley. Here's Marjanovic. Rebound, Boston. Simmons got his 7th rebound here tonight. At the elbow, it's Bradley. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley. And the Celtics making a change here. Morrow's checked in. Leonard, he's checked in for San Antonio. Spurs leading by 13. Unloads from 13. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Greg, they keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
And McLemore kicks to Parker. The tray. No good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Launches a 3. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Crowder.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been 3-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
You know, guys, that's what he does. He just loves to play that kind of attacking basketball.
Conley dishes to Crowder. Back to Conley. Rebound by Parker. Spurs leading by 14. Here's McLemore. Here's Leonard. And it's good. Through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Crowder. Simmons passes to Conley. Beyond the arc. And Crawford with the basket on the assist by Conley. Conley's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Parker kicks to McLemore. And there's the feed to Aldridge. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Boy, look at the night for LaMarcus Aldridge. 8 rebounds, and he's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And it also tells you just how high his basketball IQ is. I mean, seeing plays develop before anyone else does on the court.
Conley dishes to Whiteside. And he jams it with authority.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
There's the pass to Parker. Plenty of space. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 9 rebounds now tonight. 16 feet away. It's rebounded by McLemore. McLemore's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Parker against Crawford. Leonard with a screen on Crawford. Parker kicks to Leonard. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 8th assist here tonight.
My goodness, how about the degree of difficulty on that shot?
When you're hot, you're hot. And he is absolutely scorching.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And the first one at the line is good.
Jamal Crawford.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Spurs leading by 13. McLemore with the ball. Feeds to Parker. 9 feet out. Parker with another miss.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Spurs on defense. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Simmons. Aldridge with some nice D. San Antonio's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Picked his pocket. From deep, Morrow. San Antonio with the rebound. Leonard attacking. Goes back up. And Aldridge with the layup. And the Spurs lead by 15.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
In transition, here comes San Antonio. Off with the layup.
Frozen. Guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
And here's Conley outside. And that one's good.
Just dialed in from the three-point line in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on him with the triple.
Timeout Spurs.
San Antonio calls timeout. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line.
Leonard has been playing really well. He's got 26 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 3-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked them down.
Kicks it out to Crawford. Morrow, the pass to Whiteside. Dishes to Simmons. Leonard with the steal. Here's Marjanovic. He feeds it to McLemore. To the middle. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Celtics trail by 14.
Smart.
Pass to McDermott. Smart kicks to Sullinger. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Aldridge.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
Shot clock at 6. Leonard with no one around. Drains the three-pointer. Leonard's got 30 points.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Smart kicks to McDermott from 13. And Sullinger with the basket on the assist by McDermott. And that's now 9 points for Jared Sullinger. Spurs leading by 15. Now here's Parker. Aldridge a screen. Parker drives in. Nice ball movement by San Antonio.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Spurs.
I agree, Steve. And this is a game where the defense, Clark Steele specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created extra possessions for him too, Kevin. Scoring opportunities they cashed in on, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory tonight.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
No surprise here, just a big-time performance for Leonard. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. 44 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Anderson kicks to Simmons. McDermott with a steal. Here's Bender. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Diaw, the screen. Anderson kicks to Mills. Pass to Diaw. Out to the right wing. San Antonio again missing. The dish to Sullinger. He kicks to Crawford. Shoots the 3. No good. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Marcus, this is certainly a good win. What was the most important element to the team in a game like this one?
Playing with energy. I think guys play with energy. I think guys play with passion tonight, and we just got just win games right now.
Guys, they're all talented, but passion's such a crucial aspect to teams winning. Over to you.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. Now we'll go to the studio with the award-winning Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Kawhi Leonard. No matter what they threw at him during the second half, it seemed like he had the answer and was able to find all the shots he wanted.
There's no question about it. As far as small forwards go, Kawhi Leonard is right up there with the best of them. You know, if you leave him open, he's going to knock it down every look he gets. But what makes him elite is his stifling brand of D.
Well, he came to rescue the team tonight, Ernie. Things were getting desperate for him, and the consecutive losses kept mounting. But he put them on his back, and he responded exactly the way he needed to.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.